Hello my dear students. Today I am going to start with chapter number 2, formatting in MS Word. In this chapter we are going to study about formatting and how to do formatting in MS Word. Now there are two words. First is MS Word, that is Microsoft Word. You are well aware of this, that this is a word processing application and it allows you to create, edit, view and print the text documents. Second word is formatting, which means the act of changing the appearance of text to make it more attractive and presentable. It means you can change the appearance means the look of the text, how it looks like, so that it can look more attractive and presentable. In this you will going to use many options like font. You can change the format of font, style, alignment and paragraph. So let us start with the first topic, font attributes. Font attributes. In font attributes we will study font type, font size, font color and font style. Now basically font means how we are writing it. Font is related to how we are writing it. Okay, the text that you are writing is font. So first let us discuss font type. In Microsoft Word you can change different font types in your document. You can have different type of font, different type of look to the words. Fonts means that you can give different look to the words, right? Now by default means if you have not changed any font, which font will come by default? Calibri. So if you will not do any settings, any changes, the font Calibri will be shown. Now how to do the steps? Let us do. First step is select the text and click on the font type drop down list. Now select the text, means suppose I have written hello. Now I want to write hello in some different style, some different type, font type. So I will select it first and then I will click on the font type drop down list. I will choose whatever font type I would like to have and then it will be changed. I am going to show you how it looks like in the Word. Now see, the upper picture where Calibri body is written is actually your font type. It shows which font type you are using for your Word. Currently which style is used, which type is used. So this box where Calibri is written is the font type box. Now this Calibri came automatically, it is by default. Now once you click, see the down picture, once you click the Calibri and once you click the small triangle with the Calibri, many options will open and you can choose any option like Times New Roman, Arial, etc. and then that style will be changed. So again I repeat, the box, you can open the Microsoft Word and you can see, while watching the video you can do simultaneously. So this is the Calibri body, shows the font type option and when you will click you will get more options. You can select any option and you will get the particular style. Moving on to next, we have font size. Now size, you know, size of the text, small or big. So you can choose the size of the text from small to large. To do so you have to follow the steps. First again select the text, then click on the font size drop down list and step 2, choose the font size from the list. Whatever size you will choose, same will appear. Now how it looks like in MS Word, just adjacent to Calibri we get a font size option that is underlined with a red color, 36 where it is shown. This shows currently the size what you are using is 36, the font size is 36. Once you click on the small triangle you will get many more sizes. So this is how our size can be changed in Microsoft Word. Now you all can relate that this is a part, what we are doing is a part of formatting the text. Formatting means we are making changes. according to our choice, so that it looks more attractive and more presentable. Okay, moving on to next, we have font color. Color, you all know. Now you might have seen that the text looks boring with the same color. So to make it more attractive and more presentable, what we do is add more colors. So we should be knowing which option to use to add color. So font color is the option from where you can add color to the font. Font means what you are writing will come in a different color. Okay, so to do so, select the text and click on font color button. Select the color. How it looks like, this is the, see, you can see an option where A underline is written, A underline, and a color is there. That option actually is the font color. Okay, now once you click on the small triangle, you will get many more colors. You can choose any color and then the selected text will come in the same. I have shown you also font color down is written with 3: black, red and blue. Again in this, the automatic color by default color that will come will be black. Okay, so once you change the color, then it will be changed. Okay, moving on to next, we have font style. This is a very good option that is used most commonly. Now when we are writing something, sometimes we have to show that this is heading, sometimes we have to show with italic, sometimes we have to show with the underline. So to do all these options, we have different font styles. First, bold. Bold means that gives you a thicker stroke than regular text. Now you can see the difference. I have written BOLD, bold, and B. There is a difference in both, that the B looks thicker, okay, whereas the bold and the rest of the text is plain. It is not thick. So thicker stroke, when you want to give a thicker stroke, when you want to highlight something, then the bold option is used. Second, italic. Now you all are well known with the calligraphy. Usually in calligraphy, we are advised to write in slanting manner, in right slanting manner. Right slanting means little bit slanting towards right. So that option will be given by italic. So whatever you will write, that text will be right slanted. Next, underline. You know what is underline? When you want to draw underline to any text, what we do, the option used is U and underline. See, in the word you will get the options B, I, U. You will not get bold, italic, underline. So you need to recognize the symbols. I am going to show you also. So there will be a symbol related to a particular option. You need to recognize and then you have to use it. Next, superscript. This is also good option. In this, what happens, suppose I want to write 2 raised to power 2, right? Now in 2 raised to power 2, that smaller 2 will come slightly above the normal text. Are you getting the way I have written x raised to power 2? Now you see, in the normal line 2 is not written. 2 is written slightly above the normal line. So this way of writing can be chosen by superscript option. Okay, in this option, once you click it, you will get the text above the normal line. Same if we want to write H2O. Okay, now the 2 is below the normal line. So to write something below the normal line, we will get an option of subscript. Super, I'll tell you how to learn it. Super is upper. Okay, subscript is lower, right? Moving on to next. Now I have shown you the symbols, the picture that shows the symbols. Bold, I told you bold will not be written as BOLD. Bold will be written as B and in thicker manner. I italic, U underline. I hope it is clear now. Next, formatting style, we have change case. In change case. Case means the style of writing. Okay, so there are different cases in which you can change. First, uppercase. Uppercase means that all letters, whatever you are writing, will come in the capital letters. Okay, I repeat, in uppercase, all letters, whatever you are writing, will come in capital letters. Lowercase. In lowercase, all letters, whatever you are writing, will come in small letters. Upper, capital, lower, small. Sentence case. In this case, we usually, whenever we write a sentence, the first letter of that sentence is capital, rest all are small. So this also case will be used by same. When you want to write the first letter in a sentence as capital, rest all are small, sentence case will be used. Next we have toggle case. This is very different case. In this, what happens is, toggle means reverse. So it changes the capital letter into small and small into capital. That means, suppose I have written hello, in which H and double L is written capital and rest all are written in small. Now once I'll do toggle, H and L will become in small, rest all will become capital. So are you getting? It will change into capital into small and small into capital letters, right? So these were the cases: uppercase, lowercase, sentence case and toggle case. Moving on to next, we have clear formatting. Now we were doing formatting, we have done different types of formatting. Here we are doing clear formatting. Clear formatting means whatever you have done, whatever formatting you have done, clear all effect. I don't want any effect. So I want to clear all the effects of the text. Whatever formatting I have applied, I want to clear all. So this option is done by clear formatting. I have shown you the symbol also. A is written and with that one eraser is given. That means clear all formatting, whatever is done on the text, right? So we have done till page number 20. Again I am going to give you a quick summary. In this chapter we have discussed formatting in MS Word. MS Word is a word processing application program and it allows you to type, edit, view and print documents. Usually whenever we have to type in the computer, we choose Microsoft Word. Okay, formatting, in formatting means that you change the appearance of the text, how the text looks like, you want to change. So with that, formatting means you want to change the particular type of text. So to do different options, we have font attributes. In font attributes, first comes font type, to change the type of writing, look of the writing. Second, size, to change the size of the writing. Third, color, to change the color. Fourth, style, to give a different style like bold, italic, underline, subscript and superscript. Then we did change case. In change cases, we can change the selected text into different cases like uppercase, lowercase, sentence case and toggle case. Then we have done clear formatting. In clear formatting, you remove all formatting, whatever is applied to a particular text, clear all, and it will remain, it will come as a plain text. Clear doesn't mean that it will delete it. Suppose I have written hello my friends and I have given style bold and italic to it. Now once I do clear formatting, it will clear the effect, that is the bold and italic, and hello friends will come in the plain simple. So that is the effect of clear formatting. Okay, so thank you so much. We did till page 20 and we will be going to continue in the next lecture. Till then, please understand it. My suggestion will be better try to do it on your own. You all have laptop, desktop at your home. Please do type something and do all formatting effects. Thank you.